Erikson's third stage is known as initiative versus guilt. From the ages of 3 until 6, the child starts to develop a sense of self-confidence, initiating activities and tasks, as well as a social responsibility. And all of these come together through tasks and abilities that are put not only into school, but put into real life as well. And kids don't seem to ask many questions based on anything plausible. There's just a lot of questions. Kids want to know why and what if and what's this and what's that. And so the questions that are being asked are to help them develop that sense of responsibility and initiate that self-confidence and really create the mental or psychosocial of the child. And in this stage, between 3 and 6 years old, my life was pretty decent. It was still pretty great. I grew up in a gated community. We had golf course, we had pools, we had a marina, a lake. We had all these beautiful things, and so through that age, I was really able to shine, especially through school. And this is when my development with my friends, and which I have friends in preschool that I still have to this day. And so being able to be around my parents, who were very socialized, we went to parties every weekend, and my dad played golf, and there was friends over all the time. It was a really active way of life, and that lifestyle really helped mold my ability to associate myself in other ideas and in other social situations. So being able to be exposed to that one-on-one conversation with people who were 40 years old and I was only 5 and 6 really helped me, be able to create the almost mature mannerisms of myself that I still carry today. And that's why I always get, well, you're old, you seem older than you are. And it's really because at such a young age, my social abilities and my initiative to take forth and really go on my own and learn and teach as well really flourished at this time, because I was able to do so through my parents' families and friends, and being able to just talk to people. And as that carried on through school, I was able to gain friends, which I said I've had friends from pre-K that I still have and talk to today. And that really has to do with the ability to apply these learned ideas and tell everybody about them, and really show myself through this stage. And in this responsibility, there are senses of guilt as well. In school, I was always doing very well. I was in Quest, which was an advanced placement program in elementary school, and there was a lot of pressure on me, especially because I was an only child, to do well. My mom did not go to school, and my dad only went to community college, and so they really wanted me to be able to experience a lifestyle, not that I wasn't already experiencing, because my lifestyle, my upbringing, I was very, very blessed with everything that I'd had: a great home, a great environment, community. Monetarily, I was stable as a child, so I didn't have anything really to go against me at this point. So my ability to learn in school came very naturally. But it did have some issues. I was really anxious as a child. I always wanted to do well, and things that stressed me out, it showed, especially early on. For example, I was always scared to ask questions in school, and it's because at home, when I asked questions, sometimes I didn't get an answer. Sometimes my mom, who was there most of the time, did not know how to answer me. And it really does show now, because I'm scared to ask questions. I don't want to speak up, because I feel like if I don't do that, there's no way I could be wrong. But there's also that guilt that comes on with not asking and not knowing and feeling like I can't do enough as a person. And I really think, personally, Erikson's first stage, second stage, and third stage are so important because they intertwine so well together. If you don't have the trust, the independence, and the initiative, without all three of those basic needs and milestones for your life, there's no way you can progress. And I know that in discussing the first stage is the most important, but I really believe that the third stage, that initiative to take forth and be independent and have that autonomy from the second stage, they really intertwine, because without the autonomy, there's no way you can initiate your responsibilities and take forth with what is important. And I really think for myself, I was blessed to be able to show my independence and show my worth, but there was also downfalls that came with that. That still show today, because I'm still scared to ask questions, and I still feel guilt if I don't know something or if I don't understand something, because I feel like I should, because of the upbringing of the straight A's and the doing well, and we want you to be better than we were coming from my parents. But it's really important to understand the difference and to understand the actual negativity of that guilt that comes later on in life when you go into adulthood.